Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
enjoyed this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live out of the Tampa Bay area tonight. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. We're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. It's the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. We're here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. and we're going worldwide, so happy for you to be on it with us. You can join us up and find out about more, of course. Just go to jimmymackhealing.com. If you haven't subscribed to the newsletter already, it's a weekly e-newsletter. It's all free. Of course, there's audio in it and video and affirmations and all kinds of updates and things, and especially the schedule and guests and whatnot that we're going to have on the show. So we're glad you're here, and by all means, join us up with that. Every week we try and bring you somebody different to the show, and of course this is us giving back and being of service, and it's all about giving free healings, free readings, all of that, and it's all free. So we're glad you're here and appreciate you listening. If you're listening through, of course, one of the URLs that you pressed on through the computer and clicked in through that, through the Goldilocks Network, you can call in at 206-806-9965. And for those of you that are just now joining us this year, Happy New Year to everybody. We're glad you're here, and we appreciate you being on. And we always mix it up and want to have some fun with you, and that's just really part of it. Same goes for tonight. So we will take as many callers as we can. So you'll probably hear unmuted. And if I holler out your area code, be attentive because you're probably on live. We've had some people, I think they're eating Captain Crunch cereal or sleeping or whatever, but it's quite funny. And so just know that. And if you don't want to be on live, that's okay, too. You can let our producer know that as well, and just let them know that you're just listening. And so keep that in mind as well. And I always let my guests go first and answer any questions that you might have. Please stick to one question. I've got a dozen myself for tonight's special guest, that's for sure. But if you can stick to one, we can spread the love around. And so please keep that in mind. Your question could be about relationships, work, job, career, money, perhaps a health challenge. Will you travel this year, that kind of thing, whatever Spirit wants to give to you, that's fine too. But let's stick to one thing, and that way everybody can kind of get their turn. So fair enough. Tonight's guest we're excited to have on, it's Ayla Murray. She's been on the show several times before. She's a psychic, astrologer, and teacher of the two, of course. She began with the tarot card readings years ago. She's been on an ever-growing and expanding path ever since. And so we're happy to have her on tonight. We're excited you're here. How are you tonight, my dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Doing great. Excited about 2020. You know, I tell everybody we're going to get back to the roaring 20s. You know, it was all about dancing and throwing big, lavish parties and wearing elaborate clothes and bathtub gin and music and dancing. I swear we're going to get back there. I don't even care. You know, and I tell folks, you know, hey, you don't have to drink. You don't have to do drugs or smoke or do whatever, but certainly look to bring more entertainment and fun into your life this year, just out of 2020 alone, right?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the astrology that's going on right now. It can be rough for everyone because this year is a very karmic year. It's almost forcing us to release things that no longer serve us, whereas before it was a little bit more in our control. Now it's like, okay, you're going to do it even if you weren't ready to do it.
Right. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, so definitely bring in some lightheartedness and joy and relaxation.
Yeah, about it all.
You know, and
I tell everybody it's death, taxes, and change. You're going to have to deal with death, taxes, and change no matter what. You better embrace some change, right?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I can guarantee you. Honey, what's the best way to get a hold of you? What's the best website or phone number, email address for everybody?
So I had an old website, and I still have everyone's emails from that for anyone who's listening and put their email in on that website. But I'm actually getting a new website for me built. So the best way to contact me right now is through my phone number, 941-685-1706, and my email address, which is Ayla, AYLA, .psychic, PSYCHIC, @gmail.com.
Fabulous. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do want to touch on that. We've got a ton of folks on the call tonight, of course, and it's always fun when you're here. I appreciate that. What do you see as far as 2020 and what's going on in the world? I mean, you touched on it a little bit, just more of a karmic thing and folks accepting change. I mean, I'm ready to embrace some change at this point. That's for sure.
We have, like, in astrology, just looking at one aspect, for instance, right now until I believe January 22nd is Saturn conjunct Pluto, and that aspect has not happened for 34 years. It happened, I think, at the beginning of World War I, and it actually ignited World War I. So that's kind of the energy that we're entering into this year with. So really heavy stuff. And we want to make sure that we're really taking care of ourselves right now, because we don't have to let it affect us in a negative way. It can be for the positive. It can be something that is freeing us rather than making us feel more trapped. Another thing for 2020, August, September, October, I believe, we have Mars going retrograde. So it's a lot of just looking at ourselves, not trying to rush into anything, not trying to just impulsively go out and do things. 2020 is the year to see yourself and your life more clearly so you can manifest what you truly want to align yourself with. And a big part of that is going to be being brutally honest with yourself this year of, is this friend really a friend? Do they really have your best interest in heart? Is this job really a job that is fitting for you? Is this path that you're on, is this habit, is this mindset, is this diet, is this lifestyle something that really supports your health, your wellness, and your spiritual well-being? So it has a lot of seriousness to it, but it can be so freeing for all of us.
Right. A lot of introspection, sounds like, too, for sure.
Yes, 100%. I've been telling everybody to journal.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, that makes sense then. Very, very cool. Yeah, and you mentioned, gosh, World War I, we saw the 1917 movie, and I swear you felt like you were in the darn war, and that was, But you just realize how intense everything was, in that movie. And
yeah, exactly.
Gosh, yeah, and in that war, for that matter, one of the most profound lines through the whole movie was these young kids, of course, were in war, and it was the English at the time and the British, and they were in this back of this truck, and the one kid looked over the desolate land for as far as the eye could see, and he goes, 3 years for this? They can have it. And I just thought, wow, that's so true. At the time, they're probably like, my gosh, what are we doing? So a lot of that, like you brought up, World War I, and gosh, with all the, unrest in the world and things that have gone on, the airliner recently, all those things, it's like, oh my gosh. So it's like you said, it's been pretty intense. So I certainly want to pray for the world that we stay out of all that again, at all costs. So
100%. We do have some big positivity this year, though, with certain placements. One of the most positive ones being at the end of the year, but it's Jupiter and Saturn sitting happily together. So we have Jupiter, the planet of good luck, abundance, wealth, opportunity, sitting with the planet of Saturn, which is hard work, responsibility, career. So as challenging as this year might be for a lot of us, it is to just make us stronger. It is to bring us together, and it is to almost force us to really finally start supporting ourselves in a healthy way. It's like, if you have that habit of maybe smoking a cigarette whenever you get stressed, this is the year that's going to be the best year, the most conducive time to support you in breaking that habit. So,
very cool. No, I appreciate that. And folks need to at least do that. And, especially as we age, and you're kind of a youngster and we love you, but God, as we age, I'm telling you, self-care becomes more and more important. So folks, get out there, get that massage, go to the chiropractor, go for a walk in the park, whatever it is. Doesn't even have to cost money, but you better be taking care of yourself. You really you need to, because the stress and everything else going on will wear you out. So you just have to really be more zen and enjoy it that much more. So we'll grab some callers. 503 is our first caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from tonight?
Hi, this is Kathy from Portland. How you doing?
Hey, we're good, Kathy from Portland. How are you, honey?
I'm great. Thanks for all that insight.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. We don't want to chitty-chatty all night because we want to talk to y'all, but, it kind of sets up the year, and I think that's important. So, especially as it pertains to everybody, of course.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? Do you have a question for Ayla?
I think more for you this time.
I
think more for you.
Okay, what's going on?
On my left side, my leg keeps like if I stand too long or sit too long, it starts like locking up and like burning, and it's kind of frustrating because I like to be moving and going places and doing things, and then it does that, and then I gotta like slow down. And I have been taking care of myself. I've been doing magnesium, MSN, stretching, saunas, everything. But it's still. Have
you been to the chiropractor? Anybody like that? Massage?
I have had a couple massages with like a medical massage person, and I know I need to do more of that. But it's like again, costs money to keep going. So I was just wondering if there's something I'm doing, or is something blocked, or energy.
Yeah, I mean it does feel like that when I'm in it, honey. And I go every couple of weeks to my favorite gal and the chiropractor, and she does a weird movement, which is what they're showing me, and she would actually have you relax your legs. She's down at the end of the table, and she's going to yank on it, both legs, one at a time. And it seems to straighten out, what you're talking about. And that's what it feels like. You're what my 91-year-old mother she would call your leg cattywampus. It's not right now, So that's really what it is. There you go. Okay, so one leg's shorter than the other, so there you go. So, makes sense, though? But I feel like even if they yanked on it a little bit, that would make a difference. I think your favor, I was just going to say you're favoring one leg over the other. Now you've mentioned one shorter than the other. But stand up. Let's see if we can't bring you a little relief tonight. Face due north.
Okay.
I go by voice tonality, so it seems like we've chatted with you before, so that's a good thing. Going to pull you forward for yes, push you backwards for no. I want you to just think about or touch wherever that leg is for you and wherever the discomfort is and the burning and all that, okay? And we're going to find the spot where that is. It's going to pull you forward when we find it.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to release that, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it, pull her straight back when you're done. And you'll feel a wave, and then it's going to pull backwards and bring you back to neutral when it's done.
Okay. Back.
Excellent. So that's bound to help you and give you a little relief. I just feel like, I do things over phone and Skype and from 5 feet away. I never even touch people, but that's going to go a long way to help you. I'd find the nearest chiropractor that did apply kinesiology. That's going to help you a lot, too, because they're going to muscle test.
Yeah, you helped me
with
my wrist, and you helped me with my right wrist, my hand, and it's still doing good.
Oh, that's fabulous then. Yeah. And this can help you, too, a great deal. I mean, we are dealing with one leg shorter than the other, but that's like everybody a little bit, and same with our feet are actually one smaller than the other, believe it or not, if you've had shoes.
Right. Yeah,
and how weird is that, right? So it's not anything we can't overcome. But this is going to bring you some relief, too. And proof's in the pudding. We never know till we hang up, and we'll see what happens next, okay?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in, honey. We appreciate it. Yeah, you as well. Bye for now. 714 is our next caller. Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Charmaine. I'm calling from Santa Ana.
Hey, Charmaine from Santa Ana. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. It is an honor to be able to have the opportunity to dial in and get some good feedback from you and your guests. But the question that I have, I noticed the woman mentioned about a shift, meaning like things are going to take place regardless whether you want it to happen or not happen. Mm-hmm. But I have an opportunity to rent out a room from someone, and I just wanted to know how that's going to go.
You have an opportunity with what?
To rent out a room from someone, and I'm just curious to wonder how is that going to go.
I see. You're renting from them or renting to them?
Yes, from them.
From them. Yeah, it tests strong for me. We'll let Ayla weigh in on that. She's really, really intuitive and does cards and astrology and all that, and she's read for me. She's impressive, so we'll see what she has to offer, honey.
Okay.
Awesome. So I want you to just close your eyes for a second, take a deep breath, and just focus on your question while I shuffle these cards and we see what falls out for you.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look. Okay, I feel like this could be a really good opportunity for you, but at the same time, I would just double-check all of the paperwork, all of everything. Make sure it's really exactly what you want. You don't want to find yourself maybe finding something else or having another opportunity or having something come up, and then you kind of feel at a crossroads a little bit. You want to make sure that especially even just looking at the energy right now in the astrology, you want to make sure, for some reason, the paperwork is coming through. Just make sure all of the paperwork and the legalities of everything and just like everything is really set in stone so it supports you and your vision for your future. Let's see. But overall, I feel like you're going to be getting really good positive news. Another thing, though, is if there is that's coming up that might be a little bit unrelated, is if there's anybody in your life right now that is kind of disagreeing against who you are and what you do, or anybody that is judging you for what you want to do in the world, do not listen to them. You have such a special gift that you can share with the world, whether it's just being able to talk to someone and make them feel better, or whether it's something that you want to turn into a business. There's something that you're holding yourself back from, and it's your time this year to raise yourself up. Like, this is just coming through so strongly, and I feel like even just renting this room out, it's telling the universe, what do you want from it? Do you want this room? Is it exactly what you want, or do you want something even better that is cheaper or more well-suited for you?
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you. I received it.
Yeah,
nice.
Awesome.
I think it feels good. I'd go for it, honey. That's fine. But like she said, in this day and age, you really want to look over everything and, dot your I's and cross your T's, especially.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Thank you.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling into the show. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, honey. 201's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Isabel from New Jersey. How are you?
Hey, Isabel. How are you tonight, honey?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
My question tonight is, we're having a compliance inspection tomorrow at the workplace, and I'm just concerned whether there's going to be any issues arising from it.
Okay, I want you to take a deep breath and just focus on your question while I shuffle these cards. Okay, let's take a look. I don't think it's going to bring up too many issues. It's more like if there was anything that you know explicitly that isn't 100% up to code or isn't 100% there, and it's something small that you think they might overlook, I would try to look into that and get it sorted out. But if there isn't really anything like that, I feel like this is going to work out really well. And, I mean, you have the Emperor here as one of the cards in the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like this is going to turn out really well for you. I feel like you're heading just as an individual in a really strong direction in your life where there's more balance coming into your life. There are less misunderstandings. You're kind of moving into a leadership position within your life, whether it's work or even just personal life related. I feel like you're kind of getting that leadership energy starting to surround you. So very positive.
Thank you so much. But it's mostly due to all the fishing that I've been doing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, no, I feel good about it, honey. I think, keep in mind when they come to an inspection, if it's city, county, state, federal, whatever it is, I mean, their whole job is to find what's wrong, right? So doesn't mean you won't have a little something here or there, but I don't even get
a little something.
I'm getting maybe 3 little things, and I think you already know about them, and they're just going to be like, well, you need to zip that up and button this down, and y'all need to do this a little bit differently. But it's not 3 out of 100 would be still a 97%. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like you're kind of hand-wringing and more probably excited about it than you need to be. And we'll hit it in prayers as well, honey, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to the show. Thanks for calling in. Gosh, we appreciate it. It's awesome. You as well, honey. Thank you. 985 is our next caller. Hi, area code 905. You're on live.
Hey, Jimmy. It's Virginia from Louisiana.
Hey, Virginia from Louisiana. I'm glad you're not Louisiana from Virginia. I can remember that. So, very cool. How are you tonight, honey?
I'm good. I wanted to thank you again for the healing work that you did on the pain in my ear last week or so, and all the pain left and hasn't returned.
Wow.
So grateful for that, and thank you.
Well, you're welcome. We're thrilled to be able to help you, honey. That's awesome. And it's what we do, It's what we do. So we're ecstatic. And I got out of ego a few decades ago, and believe me, it's all spirit-driven. And my friend says, you just know how to manipulate all the energy. And, isn't that the way it is anyway? It all looks like a lava lamp to me. But if I'm moving stuff around the sun, the moon, the stars, then it's a good thing if it's helping you and nobody else could. So I love it. So thrilled that you're listening, honey. Did you have a question for Ayla? She's really an awesome reader. She's impressive. So you got something you need to know, you better throw it out there now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know if does she need my birth date or anything to read?
No, I'm not doing astrology readings right now, so all I need is a question or an intention that you want to focus on, and then I can pick up on it.
Okay, I would just like to know if you could give information about my finances for 2020, if they will be better or worse.
Yeah, of course. So just close your eyes, take a deep breath while I'm shuffling, and focus on your question. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, wow, the first card, right off the bat, Ace of Pentacles. That's like the best card that you can get for that question. The Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginnings with finances. You have the Knight of Wands next to it. And honestly, I feel like this is you also even just building up your self-confidence. You have the Ace of Swords here, so it's like ask yourself, what is your relationship with money? If it was a person, do you think you're deserving of it? Do you think you're deserving of being around this person? Is this person hard to get? Is this person hard to be around? Focus on the energetic exchange that you have with the vibration of your finances, and build a little bit more trust and faith in yourself. Go out there, take a little bit of some chances, meet some new people. But overall, I feel like this year is actually going to be about you saving money and being able to build up more money for yourself rather than having to really worry about it.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Wow. That's helpful, honey. Yeah.
Real good.
Keep in mind, too, I think 2020 is going to be awesome. I really do for most folks. And like she'd mentioned early on, it's really about reflective times. I'm sure there's a lot of karmic stuff going on, too, as a lot of folks and situations in our life we're going to want to flush out. I can think of about 10 for myself right now. So, and if spirit causes that to happen, oh, happy day. So it's all good. So kind of think of that, and just know that. But I see things improving for you as well, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Awesome. We appreciate you listening to the show, honey. You know to reach out anytime and email me with any questions y'all have. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com, and I'll help you any way I can, okay?
Okay. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Thank you, honey. Have a great night. I'm so glad about your hearing and your ears and all that being better. That's just a dream. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
You bet. 609 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Jimmy. It's Maureen. I'm calling from San Diego. Hi, Ayla.
Hey. How are you, Maureen?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I have such excitement for this year, and it's already started with, there's so many surprises that have happened already, and I actually set several intentions, and I won a couple things, so I was like, oh, my God, this year's starting off where I feel like I'm floating. So I wanted
I love it. Float on, Maureen. Float on.
Yeah, I usually ride the wave, but recently I'm floating above the wave. So anyway, I wanted to see my business is really picking up a lot of speed. I mean, it's been abundant, but it's even more so, and I just feel like I'm going to step into something new with maybe teaching more. I just wanted to see what Ayla sees in the cards, or what Spirit wants to bring through for my spiritual journey.
Okay. So just close your eyes, take a deep breath, focus on your question, and let's see what Spirit and the cards have to say to you. Okay. Wow, you are really just rocking it this year. Oh, my gosh. You were like the cards and even just this energy. Like you have the energy of the sun. You're not letting anything stop you this year. I see so much healing for you, so much positive change. I feel like you're going to have lots of opportunities for you this year that at some point you might get a little bit indecisive because you're kind of like, oh, my gosh, do I want to go towards this or do I actually want to go towards this? They're both amazing. One thing that I see for you is actually even maybe traveling around, going to different places. It could be long distance. It could just be around your area. Maybe it has to do with teaching and kind of traveling around and teaching and experiencing different environments and different things. Let's see. Overall, I see you being very, very, very helpful for a lot of people, though. You have this Queen of Cups card. You're so emotionally connected to others and the people that you care about. So this is that wave that you're going to be riding. This is that cloud that you're floating on, really, is being able to just trust in yourself, trust your intuition, your gut, your intuition. It will not lie to you. But overall, you're going to be in for a whirlwind of a year. I'm excited for you.
Oh my gosh, wow. I'm so thrilled. Wow, this is beautiful. You're spot on. And I've been through a huge transformation, and I'm open to more because there's always more to learn, and I love the mysticism, and I love the wonderment of life, and every day is just learning and, from connecting and meditating and through others. And I know the wisdom comes through me, and sometimes I don't know what I'm going to say, but I just ask for guidance. I'm like, guide my words for what they need to hear, and then boom, it happens. So it is happening more and more. So that's such a confirmation. Thank you so much, Ayla. I'm super thrilled, and I want to wish everyone blessings. I'm so thrilled.
I love it. We love your enthusiasm, honey. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm dancing around.
Good. Dance more, Roaring 20s. I'm telling you, I'm bringing it back. Bathtub
yes, you are. I'm gonna throw some salsa in with the Roaring 20s.
Okay, there you go. It's dancing. It's wild frivolity. I love it. Why not? Good for you.
Excellent.
Thanks for
Thank you
listening
so much,
to the show,
Jimmy.
honey.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do and your energy and your healing.
Sweet.
Your voice is
Sweet.
so comforting, and you have such strength, and I love your humor. So, you're rocking on, too.
Well, you better. You're on the wrong show because I'm not going to change it now. So. Deal with it.
Thank you so much for your time. It's awesome.
You bet.
I look forward
to it.
Honey.
Yes.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Love
you
that.
Too. Enjoy.
I know we're doing some cursory readings and healings tonight. Tell folks the best way to get a hold of you, honey, because they're going to want to go deeper and sign up, and, you can do phone. I know you're in person out of Sarasota, Bradenton area of Florida. You'll see folks in person as well, but I'm sure phone and Skype work great for you, and you can just see the clarity, folks. But what's the best way to get a hold of you, honey?
The best way to get a hold of me is through my phone number, which is 941-685-1706. You can text or call. If I don't respond immediately, I will respond. And then also through my email, which is ayla.psychic@gmail.com, ayla.psychic@gmail.com.
Love that. And, I've sent you some of my folks myself, so I appreciate you treat them right, and, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we've had some
you've
good
done right by them
recently.
Yeah. When they call me and start bragging on you, that means a lot. So I'm thankful for that, honey. It's all good. So that means a lot. 516 is our next caller. It's Kavita. Kavita, you're on live. How are you tonight?
Hi, Jimmy. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Thanks for asking, honey. What's going on with you?
Okay, I'm planning a trip to Portugal in May. It's not booked yet. Can you get any information about this trip?
Yeah, let's take a deep breath, close your eyes. Just focus on your question. Let's see what cards are going to fly out for you. Okay. Oh, I love this. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So I feel like the most important thing about this trip is going to actually be about self-care and just giving back to yourself. There might be some things that make you very emotional or spiritually connected to yourself, emotionally or spiritually connected to your dreams and what you really want to do. You might be visiting people or visiting places that feel familiar if you have never been there before. It's kind of like a new start for you without actually having that new start. You're going to go there and you're going to come back and you're going to feel a lot more refreshed. So really, really focus on that. You got that Page of Cups here with that Queen of Cups. Really focus on doing things for yourself during this trip. Even if you have responsibilities that have to go on, kind of take a load off, take a little bit of a break, relax with the people that you love, and realize that everything is just up from here. You have the 10 of Pentacles, so there's a lot of actually success for you that comes into your life after you take this trip or even maybe during this trip.
Oh, great. Thank you. It sounds wonderful.
June tests stronger for you, honey, just so you know. When I ask April, May, or June, June is really strong. So if you have to go in May, I'd probably go the end of May and stay into June.
Oh, that's what I'm planning to do. Hopefully it'll
work out. I'm telling you, June's better. June will be even better for you. Okay? Yeah, keep that in mind. If you could go all during June, that feels even better. And, no reason why other than we're guessing it as hard into the future as the weatherman right now. But I'm telling you, June's infinitely better, okay?
Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank
you. Oh, you're welcome. We're glad you're calling in. Gosh, you'll have to send us pictures or something. Let us know how it went. That's amazing. Yeah.
I will.
And Portugal, by the way, is all about the fish, too, and that's my stuff, my liquid fish. How funny is that? And fishermen and fishing, and very cool.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I was driving, and there was a van in front of me, and they had your fish symbol on the bumper, and across the back window it said "Believe."
Well, I don't know what more sign you need, Kavita.
I know, that was great. I said, I got to tell Jimmy this. This is great.
I love that. Oh, my gosh. Next time you see it, take a picture. Send it in. We'll put it in the newsletter. I love that.
I will.
Thank you, honey.
I will.
Yeah.
That was great.
Enjoy. Keep us posted.
Thank
you. You bet. Bye for now.
Bye.
314 is Georgia. How are you tonight, Georgia?
Hi.
I bet you're not calling from the state of Georgia either. Where's 314?
Well, actually, 314 is Missouri, but I'm in Arizona.
Oh, my gosh. So Georgia is got a Missouri phone number, and you're in Arizona. You're wheels up for Ayla. What's your question, honey?
Okay, guys. Jimmy, I love these calls. Thank you for those. Let me just add.
Oh,
and
We're glad.
Happy New Year and decade to y'all. And
yeah.
Okay, I need to know where my luck has gone.
Okay. Let's see. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Just focus on your question. Let's see what cards want to fly out for you. Okay. Ooh, interesting. So there might be some people, some friends, or people that are close to you in your social circle that might have some negativity in their energy. I feel like you're a bit empathic, and you might be picking up on just people around you, and it's all about being able to remove yourself from that energy. If you find yourself being the person there for people all the time, or if you yourself always having to maybe be the therapist or put out fires or help people resolve things. Stop taking in so much external energy. Really build yourself back up. That's what this year is all about. Releasing other people's stuff and looking at our own and saying, okay, what inside of me is a little bit weak? What do I need to make stronger? It's not that it's gone. It's just that you need to strengthen that energy within you. It's kind of like a phone battery. You just got to plug it in. You got to find where it's disconnected and plug it back in.
Alrighty then. And I thought
Love that.
On that like crazy. No, Jimmy, clear me so I can get some.
Yeah, well, stand up. Let's do it. We'll do you and everybody on the call tonight. Everybody, here's the replay. Stand up.
You bet.
Yeah. So go with my bad luck switches turned off. See if you go forward, back, or in between.
Forward.
Yeah, my good luck switch is turned on.
Forward.
And good fortune flows in, around, and through me now.
Forward.
There you go. And a lot of times you might get a reading through Ayla or something like that, and even that is helping it all shift. Isn't that wild?
Yes.
So you test out fabulous, honey. You just got to think of 2020 as a reset, you know what I mean, regardless of what's gone on in the past. Just see things as vastly improving in the future. And, you know, they say we don't look back with regret on what we've done. We look back and regret on what we didn't do. So it's things that we didn't do. So consider taking on new tasks, doing new things, just almost throw caution to the wind a little bit. Make sense?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So run with that, honey, and I think that it'll be a lot better for you. March tests super strong for you. It's springtime. So that's right around the corner. We'll probably blink and we'll be there, you know, so just know that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're listening tonight, honey. Yeah, thank you.
I try to get on as much as I can.
We're glad you did. That's fabulous. Yeah, keep us in mind. That's great. We're here every week.
I know. I love it. I love it.
We're glad, honey. Yeah, reach out if you're getting the newsletter too. We're doing a Zoom event. We did one December and January about money and switches and supercharging abundance. Yeah, good. And we're going to do one in February, and it's all about love and romance and sex and all that good stuff. So,
fun.
Look into that one too. You'll want to sign up for that. Good. We look forward to it, honey. Thanks for listening.
All right. You bet.
Have a great night. You bet.
Too.
Bye for now. Thanks, honey. 928 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Mari, and I'm calling from Arizona.
Hi, Mari. How are you tonight?
Well, I've been having a lot of health issues.
Okay.
So that's my question. What is going on with me?
What's happening? Tell me stories.
Okay. My mouth, my gums are all swollen. My heart, I have a hard time breathing. Trying to go upstairs, I have to sit down. Those are the two major things that I've been experiencing. I didn't know if it was ascension symptoms or I am releasing so much so fast, but yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I don't get ascension per se. Releasing things so fast tests really strong. Gums and teeth can also always, many times, be related to heart stuff too, so that's very interesting. And my first attorney question out of the gate, my attorney friend would say, have you seen the doctor, and what have they said?
I've gone to my chiropractor, and he said a nutritional deficiency, So I went on some supplements. But I've had colds. I've had flu-like symptoms. I'm over that, thank goodness. But this last thing, the breathing, the heart thing, is just really got me.
Right, but when you say heart thing, I mean, that starts to be out of the scope of practice of the chiropractor. You see what I'm saying? So,
got it.
You know, they could be the best chiropractor on the earth, but I feel like you need to get checked out, you know. But if you want, stand up. We'll at least see if we can't get you a little relief through prayer tonight, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So if you're facing due north, we'll just think about your bleeding gums and breathing and heart and all that. We're going to find the file where that is. It's going to pull you forward.
Yep.
And we're going to release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it, pull her straight back when you're done. You'll feel the wave.
Yes, almost fell over.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's fabulous. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I'd love to get you to the doctor, you know, and get your heart checked out, get some blood work done, that sort of thing, just to rule it all out, okay? And I go to the chiropractor all the time, and I love them, but when you start telling me about hard to breathe and heart, and you've been having trouble for quite a while, you know, let's rule out some other things, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Awesome. Yes, keep us posted, honey. Bye for now.
All right.
561's our next caller. It's Jolie. How are you? Palm Beach County. I love it.
Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous, honey. Welcome to 2020.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I love that. Bathtub gin. You'd have some listen, I see Lou every week, by the way, at LA Fitness, so you need a good laugh.
Lou.
I love Lou.
He's hilarious. Me too.
He's one of my dear mentors and friends for many years. And the last time I saw him, I said, "How are you doing, Lou?" He said, "I'm doing great." He was in the locker room at LA Fitness. And this is our dear mentor and friend, and Jolie knows who I'm talking about. He's one of the first people started out with Vienna Stiebel for Theta Healing, and he just looks
way
like
back
Jesus.
when.
He'd flip you out if you even saw the guy. He's just got that, you know, eerie feel to him, like, you know, he's reading your whole being and your mind, and he knows way more than everybody in the room. He's that guy. And I said, Lou, how are you doing? He said, "Jimmy, I'm doing great, and if I'm not, I'm running for the mirror."
Oh my God!
I love it.
So
that was his way of saying, "Hey, it's all on me," you know. And so I just thought that was so cute and funny. You can't have a regular conversation, right? I love it.
He's too much. Does he still drive that little red truck or no?
He's got that. He's still got his Mitsubishi twin turbo too. So. Funny. I'll tell you the funniest story about Lou. I love Lou. I went to him for a very long time, you know that, and understudied under him. And he had a bunch of things in the garage. He's a Taurus, the bull. He doesn't believe much in astrology, but Ayla and I would roll our eyes and go, "Hey, guess what? Astrology is real as F, right?" And he had in his garage, he had all these little his lawn equipment set up, like bags of mulch, and then he'd have the edger set up, the little push edger, and then he had the lawnmower, and then he had the blower, and all these things like in a row. And I said, "Lou, what would happen if I put that push blower thing up ahead of the edger?" And he looked at me and he goes, why would you do that?"
Exactly, that's Lou.
And I thought, oh, you still got some stuff to work on.
He's too much. Does he still have that skeleton there? Remember that skeleton he used to have?
Yeah. Just so funny. So funny. Hey, what's going on with you tonight? How can we help you, honey?
Well, you know, I was actually thinking I was going to ask about some financial abundance this time with this new year.
Well, let's see what Ayla has in the cards for you. Awesome. Think about that for a minute. Gosh.
Right?
Take a deep breath. Just focus on that intention. Let's see what cards want to fall out for you. Ooh, that one sword out of the sky. Oh, my gosh. All right. Wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful spread. You have Judgment, Two of Pentacles, and this sounds scary, but it's not. It's the Death card. This is like a total revamp of your finances. It's like making those hard decisions. Or maybe you've made hard decisions in the past. You had to make really important financial decisions. It's starting to come back into balance for you this year now. But it's not necessarily going to happen all at once. Death is a slow-moving energy, so just be patient. It is coming for you. All of that success, all of that positive shift. In my tarot deck, the Death card is actually a phoenix rising out of the ashes, and this woman has these beautiful bright yellow and orange and pink wings. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I just see that for you. I feel like that's your card for this whole year is just a phoenix rising out of the ashes. That's the energy that I get for you. It's just keep going. If anything sets you on fire, know that you're coming back even better, even stronger, even greater. It's just setting you up for success. I'm so excited for you. This is so cool.
Oh, my God. That's amazing. Wow.
Well, you're long overdue for that, huh? That's exciting.
Right?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That was awesome.
You better grab that, girl. You feeling okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling great. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to go play the lotto or something, Jimmy. If I win, I'm coming over to personally see you.
Oh, you're sweet. I can't tell you how many clients have said that to me, and I always tell them you got to tithe 10%. So there you go.
Well, that's true, too. Yeah.
I kid you not, I had a lady who the only audio MP3 she got of mine was gold coin. She won $8,000 in the lottery, and I said, well, you got to tithe 10%. God. And she wrote me back. She goes, I did. And I'm thinking, like, what, the Catholic Church, the old folks' home? Well, I never got $800. Isn't that funny? And I was teasing, but it was quite funny. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I'd take care of you, Jimmy. You deserve it.
I know you would. You would. You're sweet. That's so funny, though. It makes me laugh. But people are funny, and that's fabulous. So we want the best for everybody out there, and definitely why not spread the love, right?
That's right.
Hey, things are going to turn around for you. You keep it up. Aren't you moving too? I feel like you got a move coming on, or you did move something.
Yes. Whoa, you are getting so good, Jimmy.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, thank you. I've been practicing for a few decades. I hope so.
Jimmy. Yes,
wow.
You're right. That's right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's bound to be a lot better for you too. It's almost like a new breath of life right there. So I like that. I would tell folks I just need to figure out where my little triangle is, and by that I mean my little grocery store and my bank and my little gas station or whatever. Little things I like to go to, and that's it. And I'm good. Once you figure that triangle out, you're doing pretty good, and I think you've already figured that out too, right?
Well, if I haven't, I certainly will. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you have. You're smarter than the average bear. You'll be fine.
I love you, Jimmy. You're great.
Oh, I love you too. Thanks for listening to the show, honey. We appreciate you. Gosh. Love it.
You take care.
You too, honey. 914 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Maria.
Hey, Maria.
Hello.
How are you tonight, honey?
I'm good. Happy New Year, Jimmy. Hi, Ayla. Nice to meet you on the phone.
Hi.
Hey. So I didn't think I'd get through today.
We're glad you did.
I know that's exciting. I wanted to know, you guys, about I'm really kind of itching to have a sense long term if I'm going to go back into teaching or do something like therapeutic for people. I personally have a lot of trauma that I've worked through, a lot of it, but do you have any feeling about that or professional long-term things?
Well, we'll see what Ayla has to offer, honey, and I'll chime in at the end there.
Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and focus on your question. While I shuffle these cards, let's see what comes out. Oh, I love this. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You have such a healing energy. I think you really do. You got a card that just represents anchoring stability into people's lives, helping people find their ground to really build upon. And I think you are going to probably go back to school and really learn something, or go back to a kind of school. You might go back and specifically study like a specific trade, like maybe massage therapy or Reiki healing or something like that, going and studying a specific health and wellness path, and being able to help people very quickly actually find their power and heal. There's this nurturing energy about you. I feel like your hands, because my hands are getting hot, I feel like your hands, if you were to like do Reiki or energy healing or touch someone, it's so healing for them. So that's a big, big yes from me.
Oh, that's exciting. Cool.
That is.
And,
that's very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see you teaching, honey, as much as therapeutic stuff. Teaching tests weak for you. To me, there's only weakness and strength, and so positive, negative, if you will. There's an energy behind something or a lack of energy. It's not teaching per se, but you definitely test out more as counseling, healing, that sort of thing. So it isn't teaching. You're not going to teach anybody, I don't think, how to do it as much as you are going to be more of, maybe healer. And it doesn't test so much as words as it does with body. So I think she's spot on that. Could be massage therapy or healing by the laying on of hands, something like that.
Oh, wow.
So,
my gosh.
Yeah, that test's even stronger for you than words, by the way. So it's very interesting.
Okay. It is, because I thought of maybe doing like hypnosis with people. I mean, I did a modality.
Yeah, that test's strong for you. Yeah, that test's strong. We've got our own course online too. Yeah. Okay. We've got our own course as well. It's JimmyMackHealing.com. You can go there and read about that. We have mastery certification and then certified practitioners around the world doing what I'm doing. So you could always combine that with hypnosis and go wild.
But I'm confused because hypnosis would be healing people through art.
Sure. I think you're going to combine it with a few other things, but it won't be teaching. That's my thing. You asked early on about teaching versus, the doing piece. You're not going to teach hypnosis, but you could end up doing hypnosis.
Yeah, I used to teach English as a second language.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't see you doing that anymore. So I think you're pretty much over that,
I know.
Right? Yeah, just telling you what they're whispering in my ear.
When you have a unique life experience and things you work through, you feel like compelled to help other people, turn from the chrysalis into the butterfly,
Sure.
as much as you can. So thank you so much,
I love that.
Thank you.
Oh, you're on track, honey. You're doing great. So keep that in mind, okay?
Exciting. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ayla. Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in, honey.
Bye.
Good luck with everything. Gosh, that's great.
Thank you. We'll talk again.
Fabulous. Ayla, it's always like 10 minutes with you and me. It's been almost an hour. Can you believe that? It's crazy times, isn't it? I love it.
Sitting here for just 10 minutes, really.
Right? Two old friends, coffee talk. I love it. Neighbors, Sarasota, Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa. I love it. Hey, tell folks how to get a hold of you, honey, so they can get some private readings too, okay?
Yeah, awesome. So you can reach me at my phone number, which is 941-685-1706. You can text me or call me, and then you can also reach me at my email, which is ayla.psychic@gmail.com, ayla.psychic@gmail.com.
Perfect. Thanks so much for being on the show, honey. You got to come back, okay?
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me.
Love it. Love it. Thank you. Folks, that's our show for tonight. Thanks so much for listening. Join us here each week. It's 9 p.m. Eastern, Jimmy Mack Healing Show. If you'd like to hear the replay, or perhaps you're on the show tonight and you want to go back in time, figure out about when that was, the replays, of course, are going to be on our e-newsletter. You'll want to sign up for that at JimmyMackHealing.com. or you can always go to the JimmyMackHealingShow.com, and you'll see all the archives there. We have years and years and years of stuff there. This will be the most recent one posted here very soon. So keep that in mind. I want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everybody. Good night, and bye for now.
Don't want the fun to end? Grab more refreshments, then head over to Goldilocks Productions' YouTube channel.
With over 950 archive shows, the fun doesn't have to end.